I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
Bye,
Wow.
bye, Ethan.
Bye, Ethan. That was really good.
That was so professional.
So great. I
Wow.
really loved it. Great
I
intro.
liked it a lot. It was really good.
I like how he didn't stay long, too.
Yeah, he just said goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And you know what? He
Goodbye.
said a little, like, very respectful. Goodbye.
Really? To you? To me, it sounded very condescending.
Oh, I thought he was just trying to be very nice and lovely, you know? Goodbye.
Nope.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry.
No, I can feel it in his voice.
Oh, he was like, goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, I guess.
Bye.
Wow.
Yeah. Not good, not great. You know.
I mean, you know how
it was a good intro, not great. You know,
it was okay. I mean, you know. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Well, so, have you ever heard of podcasts before?
What is that?
Well, hypothetically, if we were on one, what would we talk about?
See, that is a great question. And to that, I have an answer.
Oh.
If hypothetically...
Purely
this
hypothetical.
Is purely hypothetical. Hypothetically, if we were to have a podcast, we would talk about, so much.
Mm-hmm. A lot of things.
Yes, and you're probably wondering, please give us examples of some of the things you're talking about. Well,
we could talk about...
Or we could talk about...
Oh, but you can't forget talking about...
Oh my goodness, yes, of course. How could I forgot about that? But then, you know what? We could also just talk about...
That's a really good point. I was thinking about, like, talking about...
And you know what? I'm pretty sure they always... a podcast audience would always love when we talk about...
Just... Yeah.
These are all really great points.
Really great
topics.
points. I'm so glad you brought that up. Good thing we're not on a podcast.
We are never on a podcast. Could you imagine?
Us?
Not me.
Guys, whose man is this?
Come get y'all, man.
Come on, guys.
Mm-hmm. But hypothetically, if we were to be on a podcast, what would our hypothetical intro be?
Hypothetically, definitely not calling someone and just letting it go to voicemail.
Yeah, we wouldn't, have a set intro every time. So, we wouldn't have this, intro music that your brother prepared.
And has to be performed live?
It has to be performed every single time live. So then sometimes if, your brother's not available, we just make up a way to do an intro.
Mm-hmm. And every week it's different, but,
yes.
Slightly the same.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We wouldn't do that,
We would never do that.
And then, hypothetically, if we were to introduce ourselves on said podcast, we would definitely use our real names.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. And then sometimes if I slip up and don't call you by your real name, and you will get really mad.
I get really upset and confused. Who are you talking about?
Yeah, it's who...
Sorry?
What? I'm sorry. That's
that?
Not my name.
That is not my name.
That's not my name.
That's not my name. That's not my name. Anyway. So, how have you been? I don't know.
Yeah, so I guess we're doing small talk now.
I guess
we're doing small talk because this is just a conversation between two people. This is
we
in
don't
no
have
way.
A podcast.
This is in no way, shape, or form
we don't
our
have
podcast.
A podcast.
But if we hypothetically did have a podcast,
we would
talk about stuff way more interesting.
Way more interesting
Than our personal lives.
I've never heard of more anything interesting.
Okay. How have I been? Well, we've been living.
Living? Yeah.
You're just kind of when can it be over?
Guys? Wait.
When will it stop? It's just every day I have to wake up. No, every single day I have to wake up.
This is true.
And then at the end of the day, I just go back to sleep. Can I just skip a few?
Honestly.
For real? Why can't I just...
Why not? What's stopping me?
I don't know. But how there are those, books where... Oh, I literally have a book.
Oh, for real?
Where it's called The Eighth Day. And it's, a group of people are, conscious and awake during an extra day in the week.
Oh.
And I'm just kind of thinking, why would you want that?
Yeah. Well, okay. I've always thought about, like, if we didn't have to sleep, how much more productive our lives would be.
For real.
Like, can you imagine? Like, we would never be tired. There's always energy. We'd have so much more time.
That is actually the plot to Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes, because, spoiler alert, Bella chooses Edward.
Wait, what?
Yes! And by an amazing turn of events, he turns her into a vampire. Ah! Vampires don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't age. They're basically immortal.
But that doesn't make any sense. So she becomes a vampire?
Yeah.
Great, now I'm not going to read them because I just got spoiled. I was going to read them. No, I was. Stop laughing.
I'm not laughing. You always do this. You say, stop laughing. When I'm clearly not laughing, I am just slightly exhaling through my nose.
Dude, I don't know.
Hmm?
What was that?
But yeah, you can't be a vampire because she's already a vampire. And there's like a vampire quota, and they can't go over it.
Dang it. I was really, really hoping.
Yeah, that really could have been
vampire.
you. Really could have been you.
Because I just love when vampires look in the mirror and they don't see anything. Is that a vampire thing?
No, not in Twilight.
Oh.
But I think it is, yes.
Yeah, so I look in the mirror and I don't see anything.
R.I.P.
And you'd be like, and no one would know. See? No one knows what I just did.
For real.
Because y'all are all vampires.
Do you think once we get a year into... Well, if hypothetically we had a podcast and we had been doing that podcast for a year, do you think we would start filming?
Oh my god. we need a camera.
Yes.
We need to hypothetically get a camera.
Yes, and we also need to hypothetically have more than one mic.
True.
Just as a hypothetical thing.
Purely hypothetical.
This is purely hypothetical. Thank God we're not doing the Ben Shapiro voice because that would be exhausting.
To do that.
Hypothetically, if we were to have a podcast, then
just
hypothetically, we would be the hosts. And in a hypothetical sense, this is purely academic, by the way.
Hypothetical.
I love the cadence of his voice, like his inflections.
The cadence?
And who's the Tucker guy?
Tucker Carlson?
I love his voice. He's like
Hey. Yo.
Those are actual lines from Bibble from Barbie's Fairytopia.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Those are actual lines.
Are you being for real? Hey. Yo.
Period. Hey. Y'all, let's get Bibble on the track.
I'm beatboxing.
Hypothetically, if we were to have a podcast, that would never go in it.
Never.
That would never be. We've only been doing this for 8 minutes.
How long did you think we've been doing this?
Usually, like... No, quick. Cut the cameras, deadass. Usually when we're doing, like, a regular podcast, we're like, the intro is 8 minutes long.
That's
we're
true.
like, okay, now let's get into our topic.
Let's get into it.
Girl, what are we gonna talk about?
No. We got ideas.
No, we still have to talk about how you are.
Oh, how I am.
And then we can talk about...
just things that are happening. Current events.
I don't think we're qualified to speak on current events.
No. But you don't understand because Biden removed the Diet Coke button from... How can he do that when he's the one who says soda?
Did you also know that Barron Trump
was left
at the White House? I see all these TikToks where it's like,
Mom, I flew up.
Mr. Joe, Dr. Jill, are you my new mommy and daddy?
I like that because he's like,
how old
14.
is this kid?
He's like I think in either freshman or 8th grade.
How old is Barron Trump?
He's not a kid.
Oh, I actually looked up how old is Barry Gibb. Nope, that's not what I want.
Who?
Barron Trump. Yeah, he's 14. 2006. First of all, that's where his
as old
original
as
fault
Ethan.
is.
I'm sorry, Elliot. Elliot was.
Why he's so tall? How tall this man? How tall?
I think he's like 6 foot.
Barron Trump.
How tall?
It didn't come up with the box.
Oh, that means it's
I guess
over.
we'll never
that
know.
Means there's no answer.
It didn't come up with the little box. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay.
All right.
Like there
Well,
was.
go on famous birthdays. I'm sure they have it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Baron Trump.
Oh, well.
The only thing I want to talk about is Roblox and why I
Roblox.
haven't played it yet.
I tried Roblox, and I'm sorry. It's just boring.
Yeah, there's always like, what do you do there? I feel like all of Roblox
have
is
no
just like servers.
That's all
like
it
the
is.
Hive. It's like, that's all Roblox is.
I think that's literally all it is.
And it's beyond boring.
Like, I was babysitting these kids, and one of them was just playing Roblox on their little iPad, and the whole time it was just them just, like, joining different servers of them just, like, playing parkour and stuff. And you know how hard it is to watch a 4-year-old try and parkour?
For real.
It's so
I bet.
hard. But, yeah, I was... Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. I'm so confused.
Well, yeah, Roblox, it doesn't... And the fact that Baron Trump just really loves Roblox,
Wow.
I think that says something about our society.
I think it really does.
We live in a society.
We do live in a society.
We live in such a society that it's societies.
Wow.
Did I just blow your mind or what? You know what?
You did.
Okay, I think we've done enough talk about me. How are
Oh,
you?
me?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm doing so well. Yeah. I have been playing new Super Mario Bros. On the DS.
Cool.
And I've been trying to 100% it.
Mm-hmm.
And I am already at World 8. Like, I've already beat the whole game.
Period.
But I'm trying to get, like, all of the levels and all of the star coins. And I've already got all the star coins in Worlds 1 through 7. I'm on 8.
That is beyond cool.
And then next I want to try and speedrun it. But I have a feeling I'm going to be really bad at it.
Speedrun.
I'll try. It's probably going to take me, like, an hour, which is...
I
Actually, I don't know.
I have loved using speedrunning terms in everyday use.
That's me, but with kids who like roast like dog water. You're so bad, you're freer than public restroom.
what's
Dollar
that?
Tree headset, dog water.
What's that word? Slime. My slime.
Yeah.
I've been slowly starting to say my slime a lot.
That's funny.
My slime?
My slime? Yo. Yeah.
How are you doing my slime? 13 minutes? God.
Stop looking at the time. If we just talk about something. I'm trying to think of what can we...
I can't stop eating ice.
I know, yeah.
No, it's okay.
What
Here's
if we did
we
like
have to talk
BFF
about.
tests?
We already did that.
We did?
Yeah, it was episode 5.
That was how well you know your BFF.
Oh. What
Like-
would BFF test be?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know. We're BFFs.
Something I want to talk about is every once in a while, I remember that ice exists, you know?
Every once in a while. Jeez.
Yes, because I don't have my own personal ice machine in my house.
Oh, sorry.
So every once in a while, I remember ice exists. And then, that's all I do.
It's just chew ice.
That's how I spend my time.
That's
People
really
see me in
fun.
class looking like,
Guys. Ooh. Got the 360. Whoa. That's so
Was that cool?
sick. I loved that.
was that cool?
That was really
Guys,
cool.
was that cool?
Guys?
Guys, can you... Oh, wait, this isn't a podcast, so...
Oh, this is not... Oh, who are we talking to? Jeez.
that was just really, really funny.
That was so crazy. Let me think of... Oh,
Things
guys.
we can talk about.
Things we can talk about. I'm trying to think. What if things that have happened? The power went out yesterday.
Ooh, talk about that.
Well, okay, so I was sitting on the couch. It was a great day beforehand. I played Minecraft, working on my world. I made a mob spawner for spiders. It was great. And I'm chilling on the couch. I'm playing my DS. I'm on World 8. I'm just chilling. And then, A New Hope was just on TV. And so we were watching it, and my dad was making pita bread. And then all of a sudden, the power went click. And the power went out. And then Elliot comes up from the basement, like, really, really scared because he was playing the PS5 down there. And then, so, like, he's in the basement, and it goes, like, completely, like, dark.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was, like, completely, it was pitch black. And he was like, guys?
Guys!
Yeah, and then we just kind of chilled. My dad pulled out the guitar, and then, him and Ethan started playing the guitar.
Jamming?
And then they were jamming.
Jamming.
We be jamming.
We be jamming.
And then, my mom went live on Facebook to like.
For real?
Yeah. Just to
That's
like
really
show
funny.
them playing guitar, I guess. Yeah, and then about an hour in, we were like, well, we're hungry and we can't bake anything because we were like gonna make pita bread. And so we went to Waffle House.
Period.
I love Waffle House, and we have like this joke because whenever we were kids, we would have Friday night movie nights, and after the movie would finish, we would go to Waffle House for a midnight snack. However, it was like 8:00 because we were kids and we didn't. We were like, "It's midnight. We're so crazy. We're
So
going to Waffle House at
yes!
midnight."
Period.
We were like, "Guys, it's midnight. We're going to Waffle House. It's crazy." And then we actually caught it on video. A video I was gonna send to Charlotte of us realizing that we couldn't get out of the garage
Couldn't
door
go anywhere.
because the garage door locked us in. Where's the video?
It's that one.
We're going to Waffle House.
Oh no!
We can't leave.
So, yeah, eventually we just had to like manually, lift it. And then
Like you guys were in the Middle Ages.
what the heck is that?
What?
What is
Why?
that?
Why?
Who let this?
How?
Who did this?
Who
Who did this?
who did this? Bottom text.
Yeah, and then it actually broke the garage door, and we had to my dad had to do something. I don't know. It took like 10 minutes. But yeah, then we went to Waffle House, and the food was good for me, but for the rest of them, I don't know. My dad's waffle came out after we had all finished our food, and it was burned. And then Ethan's I forgot, like a patty melt, the toast on it was burned, and Dad had like raw onions in his hash brown.
That's really cool.
But Waffle House, dude, at midnight, just hits different.
Wow.
It really hits different.
Thank you. I love how you closed that like you were ending a speech. Waffle House, like a memoir.
See, that's the problem.
That's the last line in your memoir. Waffle House at midnight, it hits different.
It hits different.
Perry Queen, you tell him.
That's the problem with being a pageant girl is you start to treat conversations like an interview where you have to like wrap up everything you said and end it. And I also find myself talking about me like way too much. Like I'll be in a conversation with someone and I'm like, they haven't talked in a while.
Wait a minute.
Wait. I was like, wait, guys. Yeah.
Sometimes I notice when that happens, and you just
Are
kind
you
of
serious?
no, not that you are talking too much about yourself, because I never think that. It's just that you like notice that you're talking a lot, and it doesn't like matter to me. I like to listen to you speak, but then you just go. So anyway, I don't know. You like cut yourself off early. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
Well, anyway, I don't know.
I mean, that's just me.
What do you think? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, wait, guys,
Cut the cameras.
please. Yeah. I'm glad you noticed. That's really funny.
It makes me laugh. Yo, 18 minutes, guys.
Dude! Stop counting.
Can I talk about the amazing nap I had?
Yes.
Okay, so every Sunday, well, every other Sunday,
Right.
after I sing at church, I come home, I eat a little lunch, and then I go to sleep. And this nap that I had today was so good.
Yes.
It was fantastic. And then Emily texted me, when should I come?
I'm so sorry.
Awakening me from my bliss.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I was expecting it. I was more anxious as to when you were gonna text me, so I would be like, anytime, you can come over now.
I like how we always ask that every week, and it's always around the same time, but we
Yeah.
always have
We're
to
like,
ask,
when should I come over?
will it change this week?
I think I'm gonna start going here. Like, not even
Just
warn
show
you.
up. I might do that.
Do it.
I'm so scared too. I'm always like, wait, but what if like she's doing something? I don't know.
Like sleeping?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's okay. I'll just come in through the back door. Through your window, actually.
Through my window. Are you gonna climb my house
Yeah.
and come in through my window?
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that.
You don't know how well I can climb?
Are you a world-class climber?
Yeah, actually, I along with pageants, I have like a little side gig where I find any wall. It has to be at least 100 feet tall, and I always start climbing it, and then just a crowd accumulates, and they just give me a medal. I don't know.
They?
I don't know how it happens.
Oh, is that one tall guy in the Men in Black suit that always follows you around with the sunglasses and it has a briefcase that looks like it's very important?
Yeah, and then whenever I start climbing a wall, they grabs like a walkie-talkie and he said, "She's on the move."
She's on deck.
She's on the move, and then the crowd just comes.
The crowd follows the climb, man.
Yeah, for real. And then they pulls out a medal from their pocket and
Like, oh, hello, would you like this?
congratulations. Except they don't actually. They throw it up to me on top of the wall because I don't
Okay.
come down.
Okay.
I only come down if I know that I'm getting a medal, or else I'm staying on that wall.
You're sitting there, arms crossed, like, no,
Yeah,
give me medal.
medal now.
Give
Give.
medal.
Yeah, that's why I have so many medals.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I only accept medals.
No trophies.
No.
Why?
Well, because trophies, I have to, separate, like pageants and wall climbing.
Is wall climbing just one of your passions?
Yeah, I mean, if you give me a wall at least 100 feet, I will climb that.
If y'all give me a wall, you best believe I'm finna climb
I'm
it.
climbing it.
What y'all finna get into?
Yeah, for
What
real.
wall y'all finna get into?
For real. I have, a wall climbing kit in my pocket at all time.
What's in that wall climbing kit? Would you like to show me?
Yeah, so basically, here it is.
Oh wow, it's beautiful.
So first, I have these little attachments to my shoes. They're like little spikes. But oftentimes, I just put them on my shoes anyway, and I'm just walking.
I'm walking.
Walking. And then right here, I have this little headlamp. Where I, just in case it's dark outside, I want to be able to see. And that's about it.
That's it.
Yeah.
No hand, like gloves or anything?
No. No, I don't need gloves.
Oh.
As long as the wall is good enough, I can climb it.
Oh, so it's up to the wall to be good enough for your climbing mechanisms.
Right. Well, I mean, usually sometimes if the wall isn't good enough and I don't think I can climb it, I just I give it a good curb stomp, and then the wall just fixes itself. You won't believe what it just goes. And
Or alternatively, sometimes I've seen her do this. She walks up and starts lightly bullying the wall, just enough to make just the right amount of bullying and trauma to make it funny.
Well, and I also, that's true. I also want to make sure that it feels really insecure and feels
For
like
real.
it needs to change. I'm like, you know what? It'd be really cool.
You make it their fault.
Yeah, it would be really cool. I really wanted to climb this wall, but you're just too smooth. And it's like, it's not your fault.
It's not you, it's me.
It's not you, it's me. It's because, I'm just so perfect that it's really hard for me to go down my standards to climb a wall like you.
And you make it their problem.
Yeah. And then they want to change because, I don't know if you know, they also has a medal for the wall. It's not necessarily a medal, it's more a plaque.
They get a little carving inside of them.
Right. It's a little plaque that says, Emily McNeil has climbed this wall. But they actually has to write the plaque every single time. They have a little,
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say they is his name? Or his or her name?
Yeah, they is their name.
Okay. Because I thought you were saying, they as in, using it as a pronoun, but I got... No.
Both.
Both, okay.
Both.
Their name is they, and they go by they, them pronouns.
Yes.
That's not confusing at all, okay.
No, yeah, so they has, a have you ever...
They has?
Yeah. That's their name.
Sorry, yeah, okay, proceed.
So, they has, have you ever seen, tattoo removal things?
Uh-huh.
Like a pin like that, and then they just,
sorry, what?
like a little pin. Like, oh, sorry, a frindle.
Okay.
They have like a little frindle like that they like write every single time, and then they give the wall a name.
Okay. And now, would you happen to do this wall climbing in teams?
Surprisingly enough, I've only climbed in walls in teams like a couple of times because I often find that my team slows me down every single
Your
time.
team is just horrible?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like they every single time. I've always tried to get they on my team, but they don't want to.
They doesn't like teams.
No.
No. How can you not like teams?
Well, they likes to watch.
Mm-hmm.
They just sit there and they just watch.
They watch with like a straight face, eyes in the sunglasses, and they just watch.
Yep.
They watch.
And then they're like,
So, like, is there a rock climbing committee or?
Oh,
not
did you say rock climbing?
Sorry, wall climbing. Wall climbing.
Wall
I take it back.
wall climb, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Rock climbing is for noobs. It's for people who don't know how to climb walls.
Yeah, but have you seen
People who aren't brave enough.
Have you seen the documentary Free Solo?
Nope. And I don't want to.
Do you know what it is?
No.
It's about this guy who rock climbs like huge mountains without any like ropes or anything. He just climbs like a little monkey.
Dude, I don't
Like a
know.
little spider monkey. That
know,
also
but-
is a reference to Twilight.
Whoa. You know what? It sounds like I climb cooler walls than they do, than that whatever this person does. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So.
I don't think so. But you know what I do think? I think it's time for our new segment.
Oh.
I think it's a great time to start a new segment. Hypothetically, if we did have a podcast,
We would have segments.
we would have segments, and I would introduce a segment without Bim knowing.
Oh, yeah.
So today we're gonna do a segment called Ice Facts.
Yeah!
We're gonna do a segment called Ice Facts. All right.
Facts.
Hey guys, welcome to Ice Facts, our new segment. And our ice fact of the day. Let's find a good ice
excited.
fact. Did you know
No.
that ice paved the way for modern refrigeration?
Really? Like ice boxes?
Let me explain.
Oh, okay.
The use for ice for food preservation has been around for a millennium.
What?
In the United States, people depended on a variety of methods to prevent food from spoiling, including canning, salting, and drying. But the most effective method was to keep food cool with blocks of ice. In early 1900s, ice harvesting as an industry took hold as horse-drawn ice cutters pulled thick blocks of ice from frozen lakes or frozen
Sorry?
lakes for
Oh, okay.
use in the insulated ice houses and cellars. By the late 19th century, household ice boxes, forerunners to electric refrigerator, were common. So,
Wow.
there you go.
I
Ice
love
facts!
it. Ice facts. Wait, look at my ice. Mine's more water, but you get the point.
You get the idea.
You get the gist.
Ice is just a really
Wow.
cool thing.
That's really cool. I'm so excited we have a new segment.
Yeah, did you like it?
I did like it. I thought of something we could talk about on our hypothetical podcast.
What would our hypothetical podcast?
So our hypothetical podcast has hosts and a theme song. I feel like the only thing it's missing is a mascot.
No way! Were you about to Cole Hirsch this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Our mascot.
We gotta get a name. Let's think of a name.
Has to have piss in it.
I was thinking the same thing.
Piss.
Boy. I don't know.
Piss.
Piss baby.
Piss baby? Guys.
Yeah.
Guys,
I
like
like
our
it.
friend group could do that. Piss
I like
baby?
it. I agree.
Yes. But piss baby doesn't mean like piss baby. It means frindle.
Right.
And frindle means pen.
Obviously.
Like, can you hand me a piss baby? We've started. Okay, so no, I can't. We can't reveal that yet.
Oh. What?
I was gonna talk about the server.
Oh, okay.
We can't
okay.
reveal
We
that,
can't do
guys.
that. That is top secret, classified information. Yeah. So, okay. Our mascot.
Piss baby. Okay. So it's obviously gonna be, a baby.
Uh-huh.
one that has been freshly curb stomped.
Right.
So like
fresh,
you
fresh
get,
out of the womb, fresh curb stomp.
yes. So like the baby was born with like full set of horse teeth, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then obviously we had to take measures into our own hands. Curb stomp every baby. 2021.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get a movement going.
Yeah.
Spread that hashtag like wildfire. So freshly curb stomped baby, blood gushing from its mouth, right? Now I think the baby should be in like a tuxedo.
I agree. Yeah.
Or it could be in like
Like that emoji, the tuxedo emoji.
oh yes. Definitely fedora.
Oh, for sure.
Or maybe it could be like one of those bougie cowboys where it's like a tux and then like a
And then a cowboy hat.
hat.
I like the cowboy hat because then it's got like both of us, like you
Or
in the tuxedo and me from Texas.
Or the snapback
Ooh.
where it like goes up on their
Like
head a little bit.
It's not even like on its head. It's just sitting on top
Yeah,
of it.
it's just like if it goes any
Like-
further on its head, like
It's lightly placed on its head.
yeah, like he can't like move his neck at all.
Right. Or
Or
else
else it'll
fall.
fall. Yeah. I like that.
I do too.
And Piss Baby, how does he spread the word of our podcast?
I don't know. I'm thinking. Well, I think that he was so traumatized by being curb stomped out the womb that Piss Baby trained up and is the most buff baby you've ever seen. So
He's one of those like pinhead dudes where like he's just like shoulders ripped. He's shredded.
Right.
So his head looks really small.
And so then every time he goes up to random people on the street and he says, "Have you ever heard of the BM&W podcast?" And if they say no,
Wait, I have an idea.
okay.
I have an idea to go off of that.
Right.
He gets way too close to them and then shoots a t-shirt cannon at them. He like way too close t-shirt cannon.
Way too close.
Like it hits them in the face. They're blackout they're out. And then he's like, "Oh, hello. Have you heard of the BM&W podcast?" They don't respond.
and then he promptly curb stomps
He
them.
promptly curb stomps them. Yes, because curb stomping is always funny.
And then he says, "Now you do."
Now you do.
And if he ever gets arrested, on the little sign he
No.
holds.
Hold on.
Sorry.
After he curb stomps you, he takes your teeth and makes a necklace for you and puts it on you.
He's like, this is a present of like a little souvenir, something to remember me by, and the BM&W podcast, for sure. And
All right,
then
proceed.
if he ever gets arrested, he somehow manages to write on the little sign he holds, subscribe to the BM&W podcast.
Of course, yes.
And he never stays in jail for more than 3 minutes. He
Yeah.
is always out of there.
He's
he
like-
won't tell us how he gets out.
Yes, it's a mystery every time.
Every single time.
May have something to do with they, but we'll check it
well,
out.
we'll see. I mean, I let they just.
Piss Baby and they are definitely on the same team.
Oh,
All right,
for sure.
Let's be.
Every single time they picks.
They're like real tight.
For real, they are BFFs. They always picks Piss Baby, and Piss Baby always picks they.
It's really like the circle of life.
For real,
Really great friendship they got going on there.
they really do. They share the same tuxedo dealer.
We could learn a thing or two.
Yeah, I mean,
No, say what are you gonna say?
no, yeah. I've been looking for a good tuxedo dealer. Yeah.
Yeah, for all those formal occasions we're going to.
Well, yeah. I mean, also just they and Piss Baby, they just are really chilling in their tuxedos. They never,
real?
They never have anywhere to go.
They sleep in it too.
Well, yeah.
No, they have pajama tuxedos where
It's like printed on. And you can only get those from the best tuxedo dealers.
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything that they have is tuxedo themed. Like their phone cases is a tuxedo.
yes, but the only thing that's different about them is that Piss Baby always has a 2012 meme on his tie. Like his tie is just one big 2012 meme.
Yeah, I mean, they is too professional for that.
Yeah,
They doesn't.
black tie.
They doesn't matter. It doesn't mess with that. But I don't
Piss
know.
Baby. Oh,
He-
he's going a little off the
You're just-
rails. Did I just spit all
Yeah,
over your face?
that's
no,
really
I
funny.
didn't. No, I didn't.
No, she didn't.
Shut up.
She didn't.
Shut up.
For real. Anyway, yeah.
Ice.
Ice, baby. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh my god.
That tastes like
What
hint of lime not potato chips.
Potato chips? Potatoes?
Tortilla chips.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Tortilla chips.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's see.
just
What
think
else?
about Piss
The
Baby.
Adventures of They and Piss Baby.
There's a comic book.
There's
no!
a comic book. There
Guys,
is.
we have to make a comic
We
book.
should. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There's a comic book that goes along with our podcast. You have to read it to understand the canon of this podcast.
I love the idea of like there being like canon in our podcast.
It's canon.
Our lore.
It's like Star Wars, where like the comics are like optional.
Yeah.
It's like, but if you read them, it's like you feel like you're better than
For
everyone
real,
else.
yes.
That's what our podcast is.
Mhm. Can I talk about something real quick?
Of course.
Since I got my nose piercing,
Oh,
my nose has been so itchy. Like my
that is
left nostril.
right.
Oh, this one.
No. But to me, it's your right one.
Yeah, but for me, it's my left one.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Because for me, it's my left one.
Well, you see, if I hold up my left and right, and you put them together, you'll see that it makes the Illuminati.
Do you think Piss Baby and they are part of the Illuminati?
Oh, absolutely.
They built the Illuminati.
No. They is actually immortal. They is a vampire.
For real?
Yeah, that's why
They is Robert Pattinson in
Exactly,
the Twilight
yeah.
series.
That's why they can always watch me, because they don't have to sleep
Uh-huh.
and they don't have to eat. That's
Oh, for real?
so that's why they are just always
Present.
they're just there.
Yeah. Do you think there's like an army of theys? Like aside to each wall climber in the world?
Well, I mean, it's like it's kind of like
It's a good question.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's like a rank. Like you have to train to be a they.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a Jedi where they're picked up as younglings, or more like a Mandalorian, Mandalorian, where they're found. It's like they're found as a kid alone, and if you are alone as a kid for a second, the theys will pick you up. They will steal you, and you get trained
This is
to
a
be
whole
a they.
society
Yeah, and
of just people named they.
they get renamed to they.
It's like the cloning facility.
Exactly. Yeah, and so then they have to get their own tuxedo dealer. They never have the same one, or else then the
know what
days
this
will
is
be
like?
special. What is it like?
This is like that episode of Community where he's like the subway spokesperson.
Yes.
That's what this is.
God.
He gives up his identity to be a part of the wall climbing community.
Yeah.
And I think that's really beautiful.
It's really beautiful. Yeah, and it's like the Mandalorian where you can never take off your sunglasses.
For real.
Yeah.
Yes. And they all like kind of look the same with like the jaw structure.
Yeah.
And like the forehead.
So all theys they're not made equal. So I have one of the best theys in the business. But some people, they get the younger ones, the less trained ones. Unfortunately, actually, fortunately for me, I've never had to get a beginner they. Some people, whenever they first start wall climbing, they get the like train, like a Padawan kind of, like a Padawan they. Where they're wearing the pajamas to the wall climbing event. They're not wearing the real tuxedo, and it's really disappointing. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly. Where
I know, it's embarrassing the company. This could not be good for the economy.
This cannot
at
be
all.
honestly, not at all.
If I'm being honest, the economy is gonna suffer after this one.
It's going right doodle-doo. It's going right down, man.
Doodle-doo.
Honestly, for real. Yeah. Anyway, so I hope one day, if you ever, well, you're not as good as me, but if you ever decide to just start climbing walls, just maybe you can start with just 5-foot walls. I suggest you get just a Padawan there, just to be there for you.
Cool. What happens when one day I overtake you as best wall climber in the world?
Well, no, that won't happen.
What if it does?
It won't.
What if it does? Hypothetically.
No.
Close your
no
eyes. Close your
hypothetical-
eyes. Hypothetically. Imagine you yourself, the best wall climber in the world. You don't have to imagine, because you
I
are.
don't have to imagine. I am the
Now
best
this
wall-
newcomer comes along and starts climbing faster, better,
No.
taller walls than you.
No.
You look
No.
up at your superior and
No.
you see the face of W.
No.
Manifest it.
I said no.
Manifest it.
That doesn't make any sense. though, because-
Manifest it.
No. Because I am the best wall climber. No one is ever. I actually hold the speedrun record for vertical 100% walls.
Glitchless?
Completely glitches. If you glitch in wall climbing, I have zero respect for you. No, stop laughing.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. You do this all. I'm not. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
I have zero respect for you if you glitch wall climbing. I've spent my hard-earned days. I started when I was a baby. You know what? I was actually going to be a they, but then I rebelled. I said, no, I don't want to put the tuxedo on. I want to be the one climbing the wall. So one day, I just ran up the wall, and everyone started looking at me. They're like, wait a minute.
That's not how this works. This can't be good for the economy.
No. It can't be good because I am the economy now. I run this economy every single time.
She's the 1%.
Every single time I climb a wall, people are begging to give me their money. And they do. They pin it to the wall, and then I take those pins, and I take the money. So it doesn't make any sense that you can just come up and beat me. Because I've spent my whole life. And also, and again, if you glitch and you cheat, I have zero respect for you.
How do you glitch in wall climbing?
Well, it's really simple. So the mechanics of wall climbing are a little bit glitchy. I will admit that they are. So sometimes, if you bully a wall enough, it will it'll glitch. If you like hardcore bully it, like you were like curb stomping, you were punching it, you are like basically verbally abusing this wall. It'll become so like sad that it just doesn't change, but then it changes as you climb, and it gets easier
like
and
that
easier.
scene in Wonder Woman where she like throws her hands into the wall and she's like climbing it. That's what it's like.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Where it's like
you must be really strong.
And then as the person is climbing, the wall is glitching to become easier, and the wall is like shrinking, but only for you. So it looks like to everyone else, it just looks like the wall is normal, but you're actually just like cheating and glitching.
Makes sense.
But you can also clip into the wall and just go right to the top. Yeah.
Wow, have you ever seen anyone do that?
Yeah, actually, it was at one of my wall climbing tournaments, but
You have tournaments for this?
well, yeah, and that's where you like have teams.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Where your team always lets you down.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah. There's like 2 different categories. There's solos and teams. But yeah, I don't want to get into that. I actually cried when I saw them do that because I can't.
Wow. I never would have thought of this from you.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wow, I'm just glad we have Piss Baby to fall back
I'm so
on.
glad too. Yeah.
Did you know he made a cameo in that 100X song?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like when
Oh
they
my
said, hey,
goodness.
little Piss Baby, they were talking about...
And was he was in the music video, right?
Yeah, they plugged our podcast.
Is that why he disappeared for like a month or so?
Yeah, I think so. He was in that. He was filming.
That makes sense. It's
Well,
like a month.
that and, black tar heroin,
You
You know how it be. You know how it be.
He's on his own level.
Piss Baby, he's always, been a little wild.
He's just a little wild
You
child.
can't blame him.
You can't bring him down.
No, how could you?
No.
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 No, guys.
I wonder how big his cheeks are now.
Which...
His face cheeks.
Oh, sorry.
Because, babies have, big faces.
Like chubby cheeks?
They're like... Babies are so ugly. Can we take a minute?
Only some babies, though. Some babies are
Babies are just really ugly.
No, some babies are really cute.
If you think about it, close your eyes. Babies, think about it.
Kind of ugly.
Right? Right?
I love making that face. Like, I know you can't see me, but it's like... Don't laugh. There's nothing funny about that.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
It's really great because
I'm not laughing.
if we were hypothetically on the podcast, they would not be seeing the face that I'm making.
No. Hypothetically, if we were to have a Christmas card together, can we put that on it?
No, can we send a Christmas card just in the middle of just like now.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
to everyone we know, we just send them
No,
a
I
Christmas
think we
card.
should do it in February so it looks like even more of a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wow, why are we getting this now?
And then we need to be wearing our wee pajama shirts. We need to go to like a Birmingham or like a mall and get professional like photo shoots done where it's like.
Wait, did you say a Birmingham? What?
I was thinking of
Burlington? The coat factory? Instead you said Birmingham, as in Alabama. Because Burlington doesn't even do the portraits that you're talking
I was
about.
thinking of JCPenney.
But you said Birmingham? Roll that back. Yes.
So
She
I
go,
meant to say
Birmingham.
I meant to say JCPenney because I know that sometimes they do those things. And then I thought, well, what does like JCPenney? And then I thought, well, Burlington. And then I said Birmingham. We are all humans and we all make mistakes.
Not me.
Yes, you do.
Not me.
You do make mistakes, though.
Not me.
Oh
Not
my
me.
God! Stop acting like you're this perfect person.
Not me.
Because you're not.
Mhm.
Because I could climb walls and you can't.
Shut up about the walls. Shut up. No more walls. You know what I have to do in order to film our hypothetical podcast? I have to put a blanket over my clothes on the wall so you don't turn around and start looking at it.
It's because I'm evaluating how well I can climb the wall.
It's your wall climbing instincts.
It's just I've been trained for this. Stop.
From a young age, I have been trained to evaluate walls in which I could climb.
Every wall I do this for. And you know what? This wall sucks. It's not even tall enough. I could climb this wall in an instant.
Yeah. Prove it.
All right. I'll do it.
No, please don't. Please don't. No. No.
We'll say that for another day.
You know what? Guys,
I'm crying, and this is your fault.
live from the wall. Thank you.
I do that every time I cry. I take a little bit, or like when I try and fake cry, and I just, yeah.
Yeah, you do that every single time?
Mhm.
How's that working out for you?
Every time I try and fake cry. Yeah.
Mhm.
It works really well.
I bet it does.
It does. Every single time. They are never confused. They always know what's going on.
Okay. I have to admit something.
Oh.
You know, how when you're, like, scrolling through Snapchat stories,
Uh-huh.
or, no, when you're watching YouTube,
Oh.
and you get an ad for, this, like, comic book app, kind of,
What?
and it's always that one of the girl where she is, like, ugly, but then she puts on a bunch of makeup, and then, like, she meets a boy.
I don't know.
Do you get those ads?
No, I don't.
You don't get webtoon ads?
No, I don't.
You don't get webtoon ads?
I don't go on YouTube, or I don't go on Snapchat.
There's, like, also on YouTube. Well, I got so many webtoon ads that I downloaded the app.
Really?
Yeah, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
What is it?
It's like, you know the
No.
hooked stories on Snapchat?
Oh, yes.
It's like that, but every day.
So, like, episode?
Yes, it's episode, but better.
Better? What can
Yeah.
be better than episode?
This is better than
What?
episode. So basically, they're like all these stories. These are my stories right now.
Oh.
That I'm reading one,
You're
two,
reading
three,
a lot of
4, 5, 6.
stories,
I'm reading
man.
6 stories at the same time.
Dang.
And because like new episodes come out like
Oh.
like on specific days, so I gotta keep
Oh, you
myself
gotta keep it
occupied.
up.
Yeah, and I just want to say that I'm addicted to it now. Like they had this like not contest, but like this thing where if you read a certain like amount of episodes, like certain episodes on certain days, then like you get coins or whatever.
Oh my god. And did you do it?
Yes, I hadn't read any of the series, so I had to start from the beginning, and like the episodes that I had to read in order for that were in like 30s.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it was great. It was the best week of my life. That was last week.
Oh
so
my god. I can't. Well, what's your favorite one? What's happening? What's the
okay,
tea?
guys. Here's the tea.
Okay.
Here are my favorite webtoon series. Number 1 was the one I was talking about, True Beauty.
Oh.
Give me a minute to chew this.
ASMR. Every time you chew ice, just think about that ice fact we gave you. You can think a good, long, hard time about it.
Refrigeration. All right, we don't have much time left. So I'm just gonna speed run.
Okay, speed run.
After I'm finished.
Like, you still chewing that ice?
Yeah, for real. Okay. Number 1, True Beauty. Everyone who's anyone knows what this is. And apparently Bim doesn't, so she's not cool.
What?
Another one that I'm liking, Love Your Enemy.
Oh.
That one is really good.
It looks like anime.
If for real, kind of is.
Yo.
Yeah, it's like, it's not anime, it's just like comic books, but
So
like
manga?
they're all set in like Korea. Like they have like very like Korean like centers, like K-pop. Like it's a lot of like K-pop, and I'm like, I don't like K-pop. I'm here to see like this girl
Get ugly and then beautiful.
get ugly then be beautiful. I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the boy drama. Come on. And then they like tell me about her life, and I'm like,
I don't
shut
care.
up.
Where
Shut
are
up.
the
Where's the
boys?
boy drama?
Guys.
It's so good. It's so good. Another one, My Secret Playlist. That
Oh.
one's really good.
Mm.
There's only 7 episodes out so far.
Oh, no.
For real, is that good? See You in My 19th Life. That one just like frustrates me.
Okay.
No Longer a Heroine. That one is really good.
Guys, do they do heroin?
Yes. The Remarried Empress. That one. I'm
Dang.
getting hyped for that one. But yeah,
Wow.
when I'm not watching Dream Recipe, that's what I'm doing.
Nice. Nice.
Anyway, anything new with you?
Well, I don't know. I feel like this wall. I don't know, guys. Y'all think I can do it?
Are you shitting me? No!
Guys, come on. Let's do it. Let's climb
We
it.
we can't climb the wall.
Come on, guys.
They isn't here.
No. They's here. They're just outside. They're just outside.
Okay, let me go check, see if he's here.